Hurricane Irma is a beast. It's a Category 5 storm, again, riding the northern side of Cuba right there. Look at the size of this. 527 miles across.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Thursday morning and I'm driving down I-95 to get down to South Carolina, to Myrtle Beach to secure the boat. I have to take all the canvas off and, you know, retie the lines and make sure it's as secure as possible. And because they say that Hurricane Irma is going to head north, so I got to go down and take care of it. Yeah, it's a long drive. It's like, I don't know, 11 hours. So I'll get in tonight, Thursday night, and then I'll have all day Friday to take all of the canvas off the boat, take the sails off, bimini off, and secure it, make sure to add some extra lines, talk to the owner of the marina, see what their plans are to extend the floating dock, and that's what I'm on my way to do now. Didn't expect to have to do this. We were back up in PA getting the house ready. The house now is on the market, so we weren't really due to head back down till this Sunday. So, but hurricanes don't go by van schedule, eh? Hey everybody, it's been a long day driving. I just crossed into the state of South Carolina and eager to get down to the boat and see what we have to do. One thing I just saw in the news was that the storm track has moved a little bit west. So maybe where we are in South Carolina won't get, you know, as much as we thought, but you never know. It does look pretty bad for South Florida. So we'll just keep an eye on things, and I, you know, got to get to the boat to secure it, prepare it for whatever that Hurricane Irma has in store for it. All right, it's great to be here. Finally got here. It is really quiet here. There's no cars. It seems like everyone has left the marina. I guess they're, I don't know if they're leaving because of the hurricane, or never seen the place so empty. Well, I just got to the boat and there's a beautiful full moon out tonight. And the marina is empty as far as there's no cars here. We'll get a better look at this in the morning, but look how short this post is. You say, what does that mean? Well, it means that the floating dock can only go up this amount before the whole dock and all boats attached go floating off into destruction. We're going to take a look and see tomorrow what the marina's plans are to extend these posts. So they actually have 20-foot long steel or metal columns that they actually weld to make the floating docks be able to go up higher. Because they said last year with Hurricane Matthew, the dock was 3 inches high before it was going to just totally disconnect, which means ruin for the boats. But I chose this marina because it's in a very kind of protected, small little, almost the size of a small lake. It's on a river, so it's not connected to the ocean, but the water does rise and can rise very easily, and it could, you know, have total destruction because, you know, hurricanes, you can't really totally protect from a hurricane, except if you want to take the boat completely out of the water and put it down into concrete pylons and, you know, totally strap it down, and that would be the best way to do it. But this boat is in the water. We're learning about where to live during hurricane season. I think we're going to, in the future, have to head up more north into the Chesapeake, and maybe even, actually I would love to be in Maine anyway. I would love to be off Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. It's all a learning experience. It's our first season as liveaboards. The boat here looks good. Everything looks ship-shape, under control, and in the morning I will get up and see what the latest forecast is. It does look like the forecast, the European model forecast, is saying that the storm is going to go a little more west. Hurricane Irma is a beast. It's a Category 5 storm, again, riding the northern side of Cuba right there. Look at the size of this. 527 miles across. So this is a pretty powerful storm. That's why I had to come down here. Just better be safe than sorry. So we'll see what the forecast is in the morning. It's about 11 o'clock on Thursday evening. I'm gonna get up bright and early in the morning and check the weather forecast and see what I gotta take down. Take down the mainsail, which I really don't mind taking the mainsail down because we're getting a new one anyway. It is odd being here without Amy because our boat is Yab Yum. It means mommy daddy. And so maybe I should call the boat just Yab. You know, it's for Abba, you know, because she's my yum and there's no yum here. Another thing I'm realizing too is that when you really depend on the weather, you know, they have these different models. There's the, NOAA weather forecast model, which is the American model. And then there's the European model. And I have been finding in the past 6 months when we actually are really focused on the weather, the European model is much more accurate. So one of the great things about certain apps like Predict Wind, a lot of sailors rely on, it'll say in the bottom what the American model, what the European model says, and you can kind of see the difference. But I would say in general, you know, go with the European model. It's just more accurate. There's more money in that computing system. And nice being here without Amy. I haven't been a bachelor. I don't think I've been separated from Amy for like a year. So it's great. You know, I get to like party! Actually, the reality is I'm all alone. Hey everybody, the wind is picking up a bit more now. I'm at the Surfside Beach in South Carolina. It's not too bad.